Okay viewers, one of the things often said is audio is 90% of your video, and that is correct. I do a lot of outdoors style recording of video, and wind noise is always an issue, and once it's in there you can never take it out. So I was playing around with some, making some what they call dead cats, which are these things, the furry mic covers that you see around. So I thought while I was doing it I'd just fire up a fan and do a couple of tests to show the difference. It can be chalk and cheese. So I've got a H1 recorder. We'll chuck a few on this H1 recorder and see how they go. One of the things is get yourself some of this furry material. You can buy this at a fabric shop. It's just fake fur, and you can make up your own mic mufflers, wind mufflers. So there's one I've made up. I've actually sewn that one over the top of an eBay microphone to make it, this will just about take out any noise. So very effective, very cheap, and it'll make all the difference. And another one that I've made up is one for a lav mic. So here is the lav mic as it comes normally, and I've just made up for extreme conditions a small wind breaker that can go onto the lav mic, so you can basically cut out all wind noise. So just to show you how effective it is, let's fire up the H1 and we will record some sound with and without a muffler. We'll put this into the wind stream, and we will see it peaking and see the difference between with and without. So we'll fire up this little fan, and so here we go down into the wind stream. Back out of the wind stream, and so we'll put this dead cat on, and we'll be able to see the difference. So this is just one off eBay that I bought. I think it was something like $5. So we'll just slip this over the end. It's not easy to get on because it's hard to see where the entry is. So there we go. So we've got that on. It's just a little fairy cover. So we'll put this into the wind stream, and you'll see the difference. Just turning it around to make sure that it shows all angles and how that works. And you'll see the little light isn't peaking. I don't know if you can see the light on there, but it's not peaking anymore because the wind muffler is taking it out. So that's basically how they work. So maybe we'll plug a couple of other microphones in and see what happens. So this is a commonly used microphone with YouTubers and vloggers. You often see it set up without the wind muffler on. So let's turn on the fan, and we'll put it in front, and we'll see the wind noise. So there we go. You can see that that is peaking. The light's going off, and that is off the scale. So what we'll do is we'll put the dead cat wind muffler on. Get that right on there. Turn this back on. And now we will put it in front and see what happens. And as you can see, it's not peaking anymore, and that audio should be fairly crisp. So there you go, that is using with and without the muffler on a video micro. So this is the Video Mic Go, another commonly used microphone for vloggers. It's a shotgun mic. It's a little more gain than the Video Micro. So let's try this one. So here we are using it without the wind muffler. That is peaking, and there is quite a with a foam muffler, so we'll try that one first, see what comes with out of the box. So let's try this foam only muffler. So put the foam only muffler in front, and it's only hitting the peak a little tiny bit. So that's working reasonably well, and that would be sufficient for slight breezes. So let's take that one off, and let's put on the accessory that you can buy, which is a wind muffler with a dead cat, and see how that works out. So here we are outside of the windstream, and we bring it into the windstream, and all you can probably hear is the sound of the fan and not the actual wind noise. So that's just a small demonstration of how these wind mufflers can really improve your video, especially when shooting outside, and get some of the material from a shop that sells, fabric, and this isn't very expensive, and with this and a needle you can sew up your own wind mufflers for pretty well any mic. So that's it. I'm going to get back to playing around with this audio stuff, but I thought I would record that while I had all the stuff out, so if anyone else is wondering how they can really cut down wind noise on their videos, because wind noise can really ruin your videos, even just home video, that's how to do it. Have a good one.